Hi, I'm Peter Chambers. In February 2020, I was diagnosed with motor neuron disease, which was clearly a game-changing event for me. One of the issues I had to cope with was how do I feed myself with my arms failing me. I came across a group called Able Foods, and Spencer's been here just to talk about the sort of things that can be done in the community to help people with disabilities.
We started Able Foods with the goal of providing great quality food and opportunities to people with disability. It's something that's really close to the hearts of the three founders of the company, Dylan Alcott, myself and Patrick Liston.
My name is Dylan Alcott. I am the co-founder of Able Foods, and sometimes I try and hit a tennis ball around.
All have a lived experience with disability. Dylan being the most obvious, growing up in a wheelchair. Peter often talks about, leaving behind a legacy, and that was something that sort of rang true to us. My personal experience was 2 years ago. My dad was diagnosed with a degenerative brain disease, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. He's been a participant of the NDIS since that diagnosis. That was one of the reasons why I was so keen to come and chat to Peter today.
So Spencer, let's cut to the good bit, mate.
Yep.
Look at this food here. For someone like me, the challenge is getting food prepared and doing it myself. Again, as I said before, my arms are my problem at the moment. So to be able to pull one item out of the fridge, rip the top off, into the microwave, I can still do that. So the good bit is, you've got a Parma I can see, which is unbelievable.
Yep, that's it.
So that's my food group covered.
The other thing for us that was really important is making sure that our food was healthy. So we had pretty strict dietary requirements that shaped our menu.
I hope you've still got a Parma.
No, we do. So
good.
we heard you like Parma, so we made sure we kept the Parma on the menu. It's really important for us to ensure that the food tastes great. We make our food fresh each week.
Our food was developed by a team of specialist dietitians. It's fresh, not frozen, and it tastes great.
And packed with the nutrients you need.
We've also got a range of texture modified food. It's pureed food, but then we remold it to look like its original form.
Oh, wow.
We eat with more than just our mouths, we eat with our eyes too. So that's something we're really proud of that we've done.
The team are always working on ways to make their products as accessible as possible, offering remoulded, texture-modified food, even braille packaging, with more exciting innovation to come.
We've also got a number of different snacks, bliss balls, cakes, and we've got fruit boxes as well. Often with disability, there's many barriers there to be able to get the quality food, and whether that's through the experience you have with providers, or whether it's actually the food itself and the packaging. As you know, getting to the supermarket, doing the shopping, cooking, getting pots and pans out can be a bit of a nightmare. For eligible NDIS participants, the preparation and delivery of meal can be included into their plan.
Yeah.
This is Emily, and she's testing out Able Foods as her ready-made meal provider, which is co-funded by the NDIS.
This tastes really good.
At Able Foods, we do things a little different. Able Foods have been talking to NDIS plan managers, support coordinators, NDIS participants, as well as family and carers of people with disability.
That's one of the things I'm finding, that I'm limited in what I can do, but I want to stay independent.
When you find out there's a diagnosis, there's a million things going through your brain, and meals is probably the last thing you need to be worrying about.
Yeah,
so
that's very true.
If a company like us can make that a little bit easier for people and provide that support, then we've done what we've set out to do.
Fantastic. The baked beans is the one that sort of caught my eye. It just makes life so easy for people like me who've got their challenges in eating.
But we're really proud of the partnership that we've got at the moment with Coles in developing a range of products that makes food more accessible for all Australians.
I was actually just talking to a mate of mine. He had cerebral palsy, and he goes, I can't open a baked bean can. I've never eaten baked beans because I can't open the can. Our baked beans come in accessible pouches, so you can tear them open, put them in the microwave, bang, get them down fast. Oh yeah. They are Australian owned and Australian made. Get them in 4 flavours, tomato, barbecue, chili and cheese, so they're accessible for all Australians.
We are so passionate about having an inclusive environment that more Australians can come in more often and engage with products just like this, that's more accessible and makes it more convenient for them to shop.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
Yep.
This is the test for me, because that, believe it or not, is quite heavy for me.
Mm-hmm.
My arms, whilst they're fully extended, I can carry things around, but as soon as I get to an angle, the weakness just kicks in about now. So the important thing for me is, can I actually open it?
Yep.
And will it work?
Cans are often a source of of frustration
Yeah,
for
I'm
some.
gone, I'm done.
Exactly right. So what we've done is we've taken the baked bean out of a can and we put it into an easy to open microwavable pouch. So you just need to give it a tear in the corner.
Yep.
So let's see how we go.
The challenge has been issued. I'm not going to promise how this ends. Oh, look at that. Not even a challenge. We've done it.
There we go.
So we've conquered the baked beans. We know they work. Unbelievable initiative. Again, speaking on behalf of people with challenges such as myself, I can't speak highly enough of what you've done and the way you've gone about it. So just, really genuine thank you from me. I'm off to eat some baked beans.
Oh, great. Well, thank you for having us. Like you said, we just want to let people know that there are options out there to make life a little easier. And from us at Able Foods, just a massive thank you for giving us the opportunity. The work you're doing is incredible and we'll be following your journey closely.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Yeah.